I don't know how to speak.
Why are you putting eggs in people's The Rockies man out of the ground.
Maturely. That's great. There you go.
That makes sense as well. Oh no. Wow, it is new. Wow, it is new. Wow, I can't believe it's new. Can you believe that it's new? It's noon right now while we're recording.
Hello, welcome to the Idotic Podcast.
It's the opposite of noon.
This is gonna be such a scuffed episode. This is probably gonna be the most scuffed episode in the history of this podcast. No. The very early episodes definitely were a lot more scuffed. Those were fucked. And I'm not gonna lie. Mainly because the mic situation. I think the Pheo and Cass episode was pretty scuffed. Just because of that whole I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Hello. Welcome to episode 57 of the Idotic Podcast. A podcast where usually Pheo and I will talk about the news of the week. Did I say 55? Why does that thumbnail say 55 when it's 54? How did I mess that up? That's crazy. I was crazy once. Now, hello, welcome to episode 57 of the Idotic Podcast where I, myself, Hypclen, and usually co-host Pheostar will talk about the news of the week. We will talk about some Marvel news. We'll talk about some Star Wars news. We'll talk about some DC news. This week, Pheo is not joining me as he and his fiancée, aka Cassidy, are out of town on a little vacation. We didn't pre-record anything because I didn't remember when it was. So I forgot to ask if we should pre-record stuff. And we didn't know when he would also be leaving fully this week by the time we recorded last week. And then I procrastinated, and now it is Tuesday morning. So I will be trying to edit this in the span of 24 hours. I still haven't edited last week's episode because also sorry about the delay on that. These are just going to be going on side by side, I guess. I'm not going to be finishing that episode, I guess. So that it'll have half of time codes. And then I'll just have a list of the news. Gabby, no desk. No desk time. But yeah, last week's episode was also a mess. We didn't get that finished recording until like Tuesday, maybe Monday if we were lucky. I think we might have done Monday. But I think we finished doing it Tuesday because my computer kept crashing. And now I just didn't. Well, Monday I had a headache. Sunday I got home from work. I was just really tired, so I played some video games for like an hour or two, and then I just went to bed. And Monday I got most of the news together, but I had a massive headache, so I went to bed. It was like a nap, because right now it is 10 a.m. on Tuesday. So I took a nap, probably like 2 hours, 3 hours maybe. I woke up. I was still very tired for like hours, even after eating. So I got some energy drinks, but I was then finishing getting the news together because there's, like basically 2 days has passed since I last got the news together. And then I just started playing Spider-Man. And And then I was watching some YouTube and ate. And then for like 3 hours I've been trying to get a bunch of Spider-Man 2 news together, but well, you see, it's very difficult to, because I have to go multiple places. So that might be the topic of this episode. I decided I'd just do the news right now and then try to nap / probably sleep for 12 hours. My sleep schedule is going to be fucked. I'm going to be so drained at work tomorrow, but that's fine. It's for the podcast. It's for this podcast for this one listener. I know you're listening. Joseph. I hope your name's Joseph. You seem like a Joseph. I feel like a Joseph would listen to this. I don't know what that means. Gabby, what are you doing? Where are you? What are you doing? I don't like this. What are you doing? You're being weird. You're being sus. Being sus as hell. You're just standing there. What are you doing? You're up to something, aren't you? You're a bit sus. Are you among us? Among us moment? But yeah. So, sorry for the delay on last week's episode. Hopefully I can at least get this week's episode edited. I'm certainly gonna try to get that, fucking, I'm gonna try to get last week's episode edited a bit more, cause yeah, I got like half an hour through it, and then yeah, it crashed and I gave up. I shouldn't have. I mean, to be fair, throughout the week, cause it was Tuesday when it crashed and my computer decided to be a bitch that whole rest of the day. Then I had work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And yeah, I just didn't touch it over the weekend. So that's on me. But also, I want to relax. You gonna fault me for that? You gonna fault us little guy for wanting to just play some Spider-Man and some God of War Ragnarok? And by the way, don't worry, I didn't finish any of that. So my suggest or reject this week is one thing, and it's something I already suggested a while ago. It's just something I rewatched. Gabby, stop it. You have food. You don't need plastic. Plastic bad for you. Plastic make you go live hype throw up noise. You guys always wanted that, right? But yeah, so there's not too much like WGA news. There's one thing. It is very weird. Like we'll get into that, but there's one WGA SAG-AFTRA strike news that I got. Marvel's VFX team unionizing news. Unity talking about making people pay for, or like the companies or developers or whatnot pay for every installation their game gets. Barbie being nominated for Oscars and stuff. Barbie stuff, you know. Ryan Gosling's included in that. So we got a little of hot goss. A little sizzle of it. Otherwise, we haven't had too much hot goss lately. Because he's been in the movie that already came out this year. Love Ryan Gosling, though. We got some Mortal Kombat 1 news, Assassin's Creed Mirage, Resident Evil Village, and Resident Evil 4 Remake. Stuff about the iPhone 15 Pro. A Bluey video game. Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. Had a little trailer. The Sims 5 will be free to download. God damn it, Gabby. You're not doing anything. You're just pawing the litter box. Not the litter in the box to cover what you did. You're just pawing the litter box, which is doing nothing except annoying me. I'm gonna beat you up. I'm not. That's animal abuse, and I wouldn't do that, especially to Gabby, because I love Gabby. I love all my cats, but Gabby is my baby. That's why she's the podcat. But you can be annoying sometimes, Gabby. I want you to know that. I see you down there. Why you hop out by Legos? What are you doing? She's chilling on the Lego boxes. You know what? I respect that. Princess Peach will have a game. It had a trailer. It'll also has a release date. Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door is coming to Nintendo Switch. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD is also coming to the Switch. Tomb Raider 1 through 3 being remastered for the Switch. The new GhostBuster VR game had a little trailer. I forgot to watch it, but it also has a release date. Resident Evil 4 Remake will have a VR mode. There is potentially an Oblivion remaster and a Fallout 3 remaster, along with Dishonored 3 and Ghostwire Tokyo sequels being made. Sorry about that. FNaF movie visual inspirations. Then we got Hellboy the Crooked Man updates, One Piece live action renewal and talks about that stuff. Poster for Godzilla -1. Rick Riordan talking about the Disney Plus Percy Jackson and the Olympian series and a little motion poster. Sam Pressman talking about the Crow movie. A Buffy spin-off audio series for Audible. Kite Man trailer. Aquaman in the Lost Kingdom trailer. And a bunch of James Wan talking about stuff for that. Lando series becoming a movie. Shawn Levy on Deadpool 3. Loki has moved up a day. Werewolf by Night will be getting a colored release. There is a teaser and poster for the Marvels. Ian McKellen might be in Secret Wars, maybe. Take that with a grain of salt. Marvel Comics has announced Vengeance of the Moon Knight. Bad Bunny is not going to be El Morato. There's a new Miles Morales suit. A Lego Avengers special. The Avengers game is 90% off. And then possibly everything we have for Spider-Man 2, the video game. I'm going to record that after I wake up. So that also might not just be in this episode. This might just be a news episode, a solo news episode maybe. I'm going to do everything else here because I still need to go through stuff. I'm tired. I want to take a little nap, but I wanted to get the recording out of the way. But yeah, I didn't want to keep going through all this to figure out stuff for this episode. Because trying to find stuff for the new Spider-Man game can be pretty annoying because, you know, it's a lot of stuff all over the place. I thought I had to sneeze, but I guess I don't need to sneeze. So that was just a random pause there. I do kind of feel like it's there though, so. But yeah, before we fully get into the news, I would like to say this week's candle is Bourbon Pecan Pie, continuing with my little autumn scents, autumn vibe. You know, I love fall. I'm a fall guy now. Not the fall guy. I mean, I am the fall guy. Am I thinking of the right movie? I feel like I'm thinking of the wrong movie. I think it's The Gray Man. I'm thinking The Gray Man's what I want to be thinking of. It says the Goss in it. What's the fall guy? Fall guy, the fall guy. What is that? The fall guy. Okay, I'm starting to think the Jon Stewart story, huh? I am thinking that Ryan Gosling might be in it. Because when I search the Fall Guy, the Gray Man comes up. Captain Fall comes up. The Nice Guys, La La Land, Red Notice, A Man Called Otto, The Big Short, The Highwaymen, The Babysitter, and Thunder Force come up. The Gray Man, The Gosling, Nice Guys, The Gosling, La La Land, The Gosling, The Big Short, The Gosling. Red Notice does not have the Gosling in it. Does have Reynolds. Different Ryan. Captain Fall probably doesn't have Gosling in it. It'd be crazy if it did. Does it have any cast that I recognize? Adam Devine sounds familiar. It's an animated show, so I don't know. It's also a Netflix original, so also probably not, because I feel like a lot of those are bad. A Man Called Otto, do you have the Gosling in it? Tom Hanks, Richard Keller. No. At least not listed. I'm definitely that's a movie though, right? The Fall Guy is a movie, right? The Fall Guy is a series and an upcoming movie. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it was a thing. And yeah, Ryan Gosling, Emily Blunt, adaptation of the 1980s TV series of the same name. Okay. Ryan Gosling likes to be in his guy or man movies. Set to release March 1st of 2024. The Gosler himself. Love that guy. Mwah. What, huh? The Goss was in the Mickey Mouse Club from 1993 to 1995. I feel like I should do a episode on the Gosling. Like, I feel like Jimmy and I should just do a big rundown on the Goss. Just figure out everything about him. I mean, we know everything about him because we're him. But just go on rate his movies and stuff. Because I've seen a lot of them. I've seen, let's see. I guess the first one I've seen is Drive. And then I didn't see these, but then I seen The Nice Guys, and I saw La La Land. Same year. Very different movies. Then I saw Blade Runner 2049. And then I seen Barbie. Because it's Barbie. I love Barbie. Barbie's a great movie. Barbie's probably going to be my best movie of the year. I'm going to say it now. Because I can't think of anything else that is better. Like, Across the Spider-Verse I loved. But that cliffhanger. Not getting the best there. You'll get best animation. Don't get me wrong. I haven't seen another animated movie this year. I don't think. What? I don't know if I fully remember what animated. I guess there's the Doom That Came to Gotham, but that's not gonna be there. That movie hardly registers in my brain. There's a Supergirl Legion of Tomorrow movie also, and Justice League Warworld that came. Oh yeah, Mutant Mayhem. That was a good movie. That's like on number 2 though. Chicken Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey came out this year. I thought that was like late last year. And that is crazy to think that it came out this year. Chicken Run 2 is coming out, and that's animated, but I don't think that'll be better than Across either. So yeah. I'm trying to think. Everything I have here, none of these are really anything that stands out animated wise. Okay. Cool. Anyways, where was I? Oh yeah. I'm just rambling. Honestly, I don't think I need that little Spider-Man thing. I think this episode will just be good enough with me rambling, trying to fill time because I don't have a little co-host to balance things out. So I think we're good. I think honestly this is just good to be a solo episode of me just doing the news and being a tired dude. being a little sleepy goober. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. But let's get into the news. It's been 20 minutes. Because I'm probably going to do a little deep dives on things as well. And talk about what I find. But, to start it off, continuing with the Gosling and Barbie, Warner Brothers is officially campaigning Barbie for the best original screenplay, rather than adapted screenplay. Which is fair, because like it's part of an IP of Barbie, sure, but the story is not based on any of the Barbie stories. I don't think. It would be crazy if the animated movies delved into that whole can of worms that Barbie did. That would be crazy. Crazy? I'm gonna kill myself. But then Ryan Gosling has officially been submitted for an Oscar consideration for Best Supporting Actor, which he better. He did a whole little song. He did 2 songs technically, but the other was a cover. But he got his own song. I'm Just Ken. It's a good song. I love that song. I'm just Ken. Anywhere else I'd be a 10. What will it take for her to see the man behind the tent and fight for me? I'm just Ken. Yeah, I'm tired. Oh, my mama. What if I just sung all of I'm Just Ken right now? I'll do it. Don't think I won't. I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. Doesn't seem to matter what I do. I'm always number 2. No one knows how hard I tried. Oh, I have feelings that I can't explain, driving me insane. All my life being so polite, but I'll sleep alone tonight. 'Cause I'm just Ken. Anywhere else I'd be a 10. Is it my destiny to live and die a life of blind fragility? I'm just Ken. What am I doing? God damn it. Sorry about that. Then Unity has implemented a little thing to make like anytime a game is downloaded or installed or maybe played. I saw both, but I don't think it's both. I think it's one or the other. Where the developer or publisher or whatnot will have to pay them for using their thing to get people to play their game. They said they will try to make it count where it doesn't work on like pirated games. But who knows how well they would. But then also they have apologized for the confusion and angst the runtime fee policy it is announced last week has caused, and has revealed it will be making changes to it. Either way, that's dumb. They should pay a fee to use Unity, but not for every like download the game has. I feel like it should be like that, not, hey, you got a download or someone's playing this right now. Give us money. Hey, can you give us some money? I want some money because someone's playing your game. So yeah, that's dumb. But you want to know what's not dumb? Marvel Studios VFX workers have unanimously voted in favor of unionizing. This is the first time a union of VFX workers has ever unionized with IATSE. So, round of applause. I'm holding the microphone in my hand today because I'm not talking to Pheo, so I figured I'd give it a little bit more of a personal approach. I might try to do this again. I used to do it a while ago at my old house. I haven't done it for a while. I'll move the mic in front of me, but it'll still be in its stand on the desk. I might bring back the holding the microphone. I'll see how it sounds when I edit this and see if I want to continue it. I also figured this just works better with me doing it, I guess. I will definitely be leaning back whenever I yawn, because I will be yawning a lot. And I'm sorry about that. I apologize. I'm tired. What do you want from me? I procrastinated too long. That's my bad. I'm sorry. But at least this way I can try to edit it. Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. I'm definitely gonna try to pass right out after I'm done recording this so I can wake up and then spend like 2 hours trying to wake up even more and then edit it. Or maybe go to the gym and then edit. I don't know what works. I don't know. This is gonna be a whole mess. We'll see how it unfolds. You want the story? I'll talk about it next week probably. I was gonna say you can follow me on Instagram or Twitter, but I won't update it on there. I probably won't update it next week either, because it's like it's a whole week in between. I'll have forgotten how shitty of the day it was. But hey, maybe I won't. Maybe it'll be that shitty of a day tomorrow, and I'll be like, wow, Wednesday sucked. I was tired. But yeah. Anyways. Shucks. I knocked the little mic a little bit, so it stopped picking up my voice. Sorry about that. I don't know why I'm speaking with an accent now. I don't know where this came from, nor do I really want to stop, but I know I should stop. Okay. I'm gonna stop. So, Sean Penn says, so, you want my scans and voice data and all that? Here's what I think is fair. I want your daughters, because I want to create a virtual replica of her and invite my friends over to do whatever we want in our virtual party right now. What the fuck? Listen, okay, I get it. He's making a point. You don't need to make it sound so rapey and pedophilic. You could make that point in another way. You don't need to go, hey, give me your daughter's face and body scan so I can see her naked or whatnot. Like, huh? You can make that you don't need to make that sound weird. Like, I get he's trying to say, hey, it's different when you think of it's just a stranger or someone else, but when it's like your own kid, then you're more protective of it. But like, again, don't need to make it sound like you're gonna view her naked or whatnot. That's weird. Don't do that. Maybe make the point a different way. Maybe make the point a better way. Maybe stop. Sean, like, I'm on board with the whole strike and all that, but you don't need to take it that far. What the fuck, man? Jesus. So yeah, that's the one bit of W. What the fuck? Sorry. I apologize. I'm professional this week. I don't have Pheo to drag me down. That's mean. I'm sorry, Pheo. Definitely, I definitely don't know what I'm doing right now. Okay. I mean, I kind of know what. Man, why is my hand like? Fuck. Hello? Can you stop disconnecting, please? You bitch. Mortal Kombat 1's cross-compatibility function will not be available at launch, but reassured that they were working hard to have it ready for a later date. It also had a little trailer. It was a 4-minute trailer, so I guess it's not a little trailer. I watched it. It didn't really have anything I want to really like talk about. You know, it's just had some like fighting stuff. It had a little bit of story stuff. So it was like, okay, there's nothing I really need to talk about here. Oh cool, you got him using his hat to cut a guy in half. That's in the other games, so it's like whatever. It is weird that everyone's hot in this. Can we establish that? Why is the lizard hot? Why is the lizard guy hot? The others, sure, fine, whatever. You know, Melina, Katana, they're hot. I mean, they can give some head. Yeah, they can definitely give some head. But they're hot with the masks. You know, their faces, you know, without the mask. But with the mask, they're pretty hot. But the lizard? The man that's all scaly? You turned him hot? Okay. I'm on board. I won't argue. I'm just a bit confused, but I won't argue. I'll accept it. I don't know. It's just weird. Same with like Sub-Zero. Like, he's just got a normal mask, and now he's hot. Like, y'all just gonna make them all hot now? Is that what's going on? Or like, what's the dealio? My man. Also, I realized episode 54 was also delayed, at least on Spotify and Google Podcasts and every like audio app that this podcast is on. So sorry about that too. These episodes are just gonna be released in twos, I guess. On YouTube, it was uploaded on the 2nd though, so it wasn't too badly delayed. But it was delayed. Yay! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Actually, I don't even know what was the 2nd. What day was that? That was a Saturday. Wait, what? Huh? Okay, so that was kind of badly delayed. Okay, never mind. I see. Wait, was it? Or is that early? What? Because My Adventures of Superman was on the 7th or the 6th on YouTube. So roughly that other episode, I guess, should have been released on the 30th. So it was late. Okay. Oh man. What about this episode 53? August 24th. And that is a Thursday. Okay. So yeah. Okay, I guess the other one was pretty bad. Okay, sorry. But that one I did actually have to like at least edit for the spoilers that Pheo kept trying to sneak in there. Cause he put some in there. Didn't I do the time codes for that? Why do I not have it in the description there? What is this? This is the My Adventures Superman episode. I got those. I didn't finish the time codes. Okay, but I got some of them. I got 27 minutes of the news, and then I got the little time codes for the Flash and Blue Beetle. I could have put that in there. I'm too lazy to go back and now, so I won't. But I could have put that in there. I'm getting sidetracked again. So sorry. It's only the Mortal Kombat bit of the news too. This is just gonna be an episode on its own. I'm not doing the Spider-Man thing. This is 34 minutes in. I've done 5 bits of news. I think I'm good. I think I'm fine. I think I ramble too much by myself. Which is weird. Because whenever I'm with Pheo, I'm like, alright, I gotta try to keep this show going. When I'm by myself, I mean, I am also tired right now. Maybe it's not a good idea to do it when I'm full on tired. I have no brain functionality. Maybe I should take a focus pill. Or a gummy. No, I don't think I will. I'm too lazy. Assassin's Creed Mirage Resident Evil Village and Resident Evil 4 Remake will all be playable on the iPhone 15 Pro. And Apple is supposedly saying it's going to be the best gaming console ever. It's a phone, Apple. Calm down. What, you going to have it be 4K definition for a game that's going to be like 100 gigabytes? Like, what do you mean? It's not going to have much storage on there. There's going to be like no storage on there. What, you want me to stream the game? I'm not doing that. I don't have the internet for that. Who do you think I am? You think I'm elongated muskrat? I don't know. He's the first rich guy that came to mind. Jesus Christ. Supposedly, he's also trying to make people pay for Twitter. Like, base Twitter. He's going to start trying to implement that, apparently. And if that's true, I guess I'll finally start using Instagram Threads. Because that's free. I downloaded Threads, and then I'm like, this is pointless. And then I promptly uninstalled Threads, and I think I deactivated my account on Threads. Hopefully I can reactivate it. But currently, it is deactivated, because what's the point of it if I have Twitter? Because it's not like it's connected with the Instagram app itself. It's a separate app. So it's like, either way, I gotta install an app. And she's like, what's the point? So yeah, I decided to not have that. Because I have Twitter. Or X. But yeah. Sorry. I'm exhausted. Okay. I probably should just finish this. Should I? I think I might, honestly. Because, like, you know, is that type of feeling. My brain's blanking. So, like, I think, in actuality, while I would prefer to get this recorded before, honestly, I think it's probably better, all in all, if I don't. Or should I just push through? You know what? I'm pushing through. I'm gonna... I don't know what I'm doing. Trying to energize myself here. Trying to get the blood moving, get the blood pumping, boys and girls. Girls, scary. Women scare me, and I scare women. And that's why I haven't been in a relationship. Stop it! I don't really know what that fully means. I mean, women are scary to talk to in like a flirtatious way. In any type of way. I'm scared of intimacy. Ha 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 ha. What the fuck is wrong with me? Okay. The first ever Bluey video game is releasing on November 17th. I didn't look into what consoles or if it's like a mobile game or anything. Figure it out yourself, I guess. I'm sorry I didn't look it up. I'm too tired to now. Avatar for Frontiers of Pandora had a trailer. Other than the Avatar branding, I don't think this game really has any merits that are like special. It has an exploding bow. It's a first-person shooter. Like, other than like, oh hey, you're a Navi, or hey, this is the military brand in that game, in those movies, and hey, there's some of these animals on the tree. There's not really much to make this stand out. So it's like, okay, whatever. Cool, I guess. But also, yeah, I'm deciding that, especially with me yawning all this time, I'm just gonna finish this later. I mean, we're fucking 40 minutes in. And I've hardly done any of the news. Like, I hope when I wake up, I'm also just more on track to just go straight through recording this. Because, yeah, 40 minutes? Barely any of the news? Which, sure, that could be good for the episode. I don't need a topic, I guess. I might try to squeeze in the topic. I'll figure it out at the end still. I'll do the whole news and outro and all that first. Then I'll figure out if I want to circle back with the little Spider-Man thing. Because I do have some of it done already. I already have some of it looked into and, like, list and all that to go through. So I would hate to lose all that progress I did. Maybe I'll do a separate little thing on it. Or maybe, like, no, next week is Harley Quinn. Because Pheo will be there to summarize it and talk about it. I could have done Harley Quinn by myself, but I decided not to. Because one, he likes that show too. Get his input on it. And also, two, make him summarize it. I don't want to summarize it. I mean, to be fair, I'm doing more work now than I would have if I was just summarizing it. But also, the Spider-Man thing's something I want to do. I want to try doing that just in overall, like, not as in-depth as I'm doing for the Spider-Man thing. That would just be for episodes. If I want to do an episode, go in-depth on what a movie or TV show or whatever is going to be the coming, like, a few months, like a month before it comes out. That's something that would be nice to do. Put together everything we know about it. But what I am more of talking about is, like, just slightly more in-depth things of news, like look into a little bit more, other than just what I get on Twitter, which I didn't do for other bits of news. I meant to, but I forgot, because I'm tired. But yeah, I'm gonna go take a little nappy nap, and then we'll come back, and hopefully I'll be more on track and get the news done more rapid fire, and this isn't like a 5-hour episode because I ramble too much. Maybe it will be still, I don't know. I'll see you all in like a second for you guys. It'll be like hours for me, like probably 10 hours. I'm really tired, so I'll probably sleep for a while, and I'll probably go back to sleep a bit. So I don't know. Good night, love you. I'm sorry, I should have asked first. Please don't call the cops. Okay, I'm back. I'm still kind of tired. It's been a sleeper. So before we continue with what I was going through originally, we have a little contribution to the SAG-AFTRA and VFX stuff. So for the VFX side of it, VFX coordinator, my phone died. It just jumped. It killed itself. Alexandra Rebek says they worked 75 days in a row on Falcon and the Winter Soldier and only got time off when they had a mental breakdown. I don't want anyone who comes into VFX to end up doing that, what I had to do for that show. Which, what the fuck? Hey, you're gonna work 75 days in a row. You're not gonna have a single day off. You're gonna finish this project. And the only time you'll have time off is if you're having a mental breakdown. What the fuck? That is horrendous. Then we got Disney has announced they will spend $60 billion over the next 10 years to increase growth in the theme parks business, while refusing to give writers a fair deal that would only cost not even a literal fraction of that, or a percentage of that. It would only cost 0.88% of their annual revenue. But yeah, no, let's get more in the theme parks. Fucking Disney. I hate Disney. But okay. I don't fully remember where I left off on. I think I talked about the Frontiers of Pandora trailer last. So we will move on to EA has confirmed that when Sims 5 is ready, it'll be free to download. So that's great. Sims is a very like free-to-play type of game, especially nowadays. Like it's not really a paid for type of game anymore.
it doesn't have that vibe of like something you'd want to pay for. At least for me. That's how I view it, at least. Then there's a Princess Peach game being released. It'll arrive March 22nd, 2024. Peach must save a play from the sour grapes and sour bites or something. I don't know. I don't remember what they were called. She can transform into other things like a sword fighter, a detective, a chef, martial artist, a bunch of random stuff. Kind of gives me Kirby vibes, but instead of sucking, it's just stage. it's just the theater. But yeah, I mean, it looks pretty fun. I don't use my Switch enough to warrant getting it immediately, but I might try to get it eventually. I don't know. I don't know. Then Paper Mario, The Thousand Year Door is finally coming to the Switch. So is Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, which will launch summer 2024. Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3 are being remastered for the Switch. Those will come on February 14th, 2024. The new GhostBusters VR gameplay was showcased at PSVR 2, or for the PSVR 2. It is called Rise of the Ghost Lord. It is coming on October 26th, 2023. I didn't watch it because I forgot. There's also a VR mode for Resident Evil 4 remake. That's being made, which is pretty cool. Some leaked Microsoft documents published part of the FTC versus Microsoft trial show a plan to release an Oblivion remaster, Fallout 3 remaster, and Dishonored 3 sequel, and Ghostwire Tokyo sequel. Gabby, no. Stop. What are you doing? Gabby, you are going to unplug something. No. Just get down. Just get down. I'm sorry. I love you, but I'm not in a position where you can just sit here. I'm literally squatting on my chair right now. I'm a squatter. I have squatter's rights. I'm gonna pick up my phone because I heard it. Apparently, the Five Nights at Freddy movie will take inspiration from Spielberg and the Joker. Or Spielberg movies and the Joker movie. God damn it. Mr. Fazbear is gonna be like, or we live in a society. That's what it's gonna be like. Anyways, Hellboy the Crooked Man has been acquired by Ketchup Entertainment. Lovely name for a worldwide release. The One Piece live action has been renewed for a second season. The creator, Ikurio Oda, confirms that Tony Chopper will be in season 2, and they have hopes for 12 seasons, as there's so much material. Marty Altstein, an executive producer, told Deadline, I can't speak. I don't know why I feel like so much more out of breath today. I'm sorry if that picks up into the mic, into the episode. I'm just kind of, I need more air. I don't get it. It's not usually this bad. But the poster for Godzilla -1, big lizard with a bunch of destruction around it. That's what it is. It looks nice though. So yeah. Rick Riordan says the Disney Plus Percy Jackson show is the kind of faithful adaptation the fans have been waiting for. We have been involved in the series since its inception. I think you're gonna love it. It also had a motion poster and trailer. The poster, he's got some waves and like wind stuff. The sword's glowing. It looks pretty neat. In the trailer, I don't also have much to say. Looks nice. Sucks, you know. Like, it sucks that Lance Reddick has passed away, and this is one of the last few things. The Crow producer, Sam Pressman, says the upcoming reboot is an anti-Marvel film. Huh? It's an anti-Marvel film. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. Shut the fuck up. But it could still set up its own franchise. What does that even mean? What is an anti-Marvel film? This is gonna be as serious as they come. Like, what does that mean? Like, listen, I'm not a fan of recent MCU movies. For the most part. But, huh? What the fuck does an anti-Marvel movie mean? the whole time the Crow is just like, fuck Kevin Feige, fuck Iron Man, fuck RDJ. Just spouting out a bunch of hate speech for all that shit. That would be funny. But like, I don't know. That's dumb. A Buffy spin-off series called Slayers, Buffy vs. Story is in the works. Series will follow Spike, set 20 years after the Buffy series finale. The original cast are all reprising their roles premieres. It will premiere to Audible on October 12th. So, cool. God damn it. I forgot. Forgot to watch the Kite Man trailer. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've watched the trailer, and I will say it looks good. Obviously, it's Kite Man. I loved him in Harley Quinn. It's a Harley Quinn show spinoff. Love that show. It seems like it's gonna be a lot more gory. Like, obviously, Harley Quinn show has some gore in it, but like the trailer just shows a good amount of gore in this, which is kind of surprising. I feel like Harley Quinn would have a lot more gore than a Kite Man show, but you know what? This makes sense. So, yeah. You know, I'm looking forward to this. You fucking, goddamn it, Pheo, this would have been a perfect spin-off into the Harley Quinn thing, but no, you're gonna go take a little vacation, you little fucking bit. No, I hope he's having a good vacation. He's probably not. He's probably having to work, probably for, like, no pay. I'm assuming that's probably what's happening, because that's happened before for him. I don't know why they go down there. It seems like it sucks over there, and I don't know why they do it. If I was treated like that, I wouldn't, and I'm saying that. But that's all I'm saying. Where's the news? Where did I put the news? What tab is this in? Okay, well, yeah. Kite Man. Looking forward to that. I'm excited. Then we also got the first poster and trailer for Aquaman the Lost Kingdom and a bunch of things from James Wan talking about it. Black Manta looks sick. And instead of fighting Ocean Master / Orm and Aquaman are going to be teaming up. So it's going to be like a brother action comedy romance type of thing. The poster was just kind of Aquaman standing in some water with the trident. I mean, I like the suit. Don't get me wrong. Jason Momoa looks nice in the like classic orange and green. It was, you know, it's just Aquaman standing there. So it's a poster. James Wan said the tricky thing early on was not knowing whether Aquaman would come out first or come out after The Flash, so we just had to be prepared. He also added, if Affleck or Keaton's Batman appear in the movie, the best thing I would say about this movie is that it is not connected in any way to any of those films. That's the bottom line. So, no Batman. No Batman. Don't expect a Batman cameo. Because I think Affleck was originally supposed to be in this. But I think they probably cut it, or like canceled that, canned it. So like, what is going on with this universe? Then the upcoming sequel apparently used some ideas and cool stuff from the canceled Black Manta spinoff movie. Then lastly, Willem Dafoe is not in this one. No part of the reason was because his no, sorry, I misread that. Willem Dafoe is not in this one. No, part of the reason was because his schedule did not work out for us. But what that allowed me to do is expand on Atlanta's role. Atlanta in this one ultimately becomes Arthur's advisor because Arthur is not from this world. She helps him better understand the world and the politics of how things work. Jesus Christ, I can't speak. I don't know why my breath is like so like shortened today. It sucks. Steve Glover has revealed that the Star Wars Lando series is now becoming a movie. Then Shawn Levy teases that some of the Deadpool 3 casting rumors are true and that some of them aren't. Loki is going to be airing on October 5th at 6 p.m. Pacific time instead of October 6th. Werewolf by Night is getting a colored release on October 20th for Disney+. there was a new Marvel's. Also, wait, sorry, I'm just kind of skimming through this now. I'm doing that again, which, to be fair, kind of good. The beginning of this was 40 minutes of just rambling because I was tired. Which, wow, it really was just because I was tired, wasn't it? I'm a lot more focused when I'm awake, and when I'm tired, my brain is just like, all right, filling time. But the Werewolf by Night, like, I like the original aspect of it being in just black and white, but I am very curious to see how it's gonna look in color. I don't know. I'll probably rewatch it in full, to be honest, but I'm not sure if I will. I probably will. Thinking about it now, because that was good. I did enjoy it. Love little man thing. I almost said swamp thing. Wrong universe. They're too similar, and they both have thing. They're both a thing. Everything's a thing if you think about it. Oh fuck yeah, Ahsoka! I forgot the new episode of that came out. Hell yeah, I'm gonna watch that after this. Sick. Then yeah, for the Marvel's teaser and poster. Poster is just a blending of the 3 colors, with each of them blue for Monica. Or is it Maria? Monica, I think. Blue for Rambeau, purple for Miss Marvel, and yellow for Captain Marvel. I don't, for some reason, Brie Larson's face looked very like Uncanny Valley. Like the other two looked just like they were just taken photos of, but Brie Larson's face like looked wrong, and I didn't enjoy it. But I mean, it's a pretty nice poster. It's an IMAX poster and whatnot. Then the teaser doesn't show too much either, but you know the movie still looks good. I'm still looking forward to it. Yippee! I keep forgetting to. God damn it! I don't think this episode's gonna have time codes. I don't think I have time. I don't really need to edit too much, so that's fine. Yeah, this episode's not gonna have any time codes. I do not have time. Last week's episode won't have finished time codes either, because I do not have time. So cool. Ian McKellen looks to return in Avengers Secret Wars. This is via My Time to Shine H. Marvel Comics has announced Vengeance of the Moon Knight, a series from writer Jed McKay and artist Alessandro Capucci. Capucci, maybe? This will continue the creative team's 30-issue run on the character. This will see a new Moon Knight lead the story following Mark Spector's death. Bad Bunny has been confirmed to no longer star as El Morato in the El Morato movie. Miles Morales has a new vampire suit. I'm not too big of a fan of it. It's got a weird poncho cloak thingy, and the legs don't have that much design. But like, other than that, like with some tweaking, it could be good. I'm just not too big of a fan of it. Then there will be a Lego Avengers special releasing on Disney Plus on October 27th. And then the Avengers game is going to be 90% off up until September 30th, which then it'll be taken off the storefronts forever. You know what? I'm changing my mind now. I'm doing the time codes. I'm going to edit that all together. And then we'll see how I feel about doing the Marvel Spider-Man 2, everything coming to Marvel Spider-Man 2. I think I'll probably do that still. But I'm going to get the time codes for this bit edited first. So, yeah, this episode's just being recorded in random different segments. Let's go! I don't know why I did that. Start to wrap this episode up. It is now 5:20 a.m. on Wednesday. It's almost been 24 hours since I first started recording. I procrastinate a lot, I'm noticing. But this is everything that will be coming that we have announced at the time that I could find, at least for Marvel's Spider-Man 2 for the PS5, only for the PS5. So it'll release October 20th. Insomniac says it will be roughly the same length as the first game, so story-wise, it should be roughly like 17 hours. I'm assuming they're talking about the story. But it may be like 30 altogether. I feel like it's probably altogether, like completionist, it's probably going to be more. I think the story will be probably around 17 hours, but I think it's going to be a little bit more because it's a bigger map. Plus, with traversal, it'll probably take you even longer to finish the story. But, yeah. It'll require around 100 gigabytes of data. The map size will be roughly double the size. We will be able to explore Manhattan, Queens, Manhattan's already in the game. That's just getting some updates. I know there was like a little fish shop or like thing shown in one of the trailers. It's obviously just going to be other things. There's like you can actually fully look inside of the buildings, and there's people just looking at you. It's just people looking at you in the buildings now. It feels weird. But Queens has been added, and with that will be Midtown High. Brooklyn has been added, with that Brooklyn Visions Academy. East River will be added to the map in one of the images, which I have on the YouTube thumbnail, I think, in the background. In the back. No, never mind. I was originally going to use it, but I decided not to use it because I'm using a different photo. But in one of the images, you see a billboard with Peter and Miles fighting Venom. You see a billboard saying Emily May Foundation. I'm assuming that's something Harry and Peter built to honor their mother figures, but the building itself has been confirmed as a visitable place by the PlayStation Store, along with the Coney Island. And then at a San Diego Comic-Con panel, Aunt May's house was revealed to be another location. And then the Chrysler building will be removed, as Insomniac could not get a copyright agreement with the new building's owners. So, instead of like a little blue blip or whatnot on the map / radar AR sense to tell you about side missions and collectibles, they will be more noticeable in the world. So you will have Kraven's flying drones. There will be a Mysterio smoke symbol in the air. Or then also the Friendly Neighborhood app will help you keep track of like side quests and requests from New York citizens. For the app, there will be a little Peter red spider chibi face or Miles or both symbols to tell you which Spider-Man you will be playing as. Let's see. Okay, there are things specific that are exclusive to specific characters depending on the content, but we're also preparing content that allows you to play as whichever character you like, says Ryan Smith, the game director. While they're both Spider-Man and have some things in common, Miles is speedier than Peter, and they each have their own quirks, so we hope you can choose your favorite Spider-Man. I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna blow my brains out. Okay. Then completing quests will get you, this stuff like tokens for abilities, like suits and all that. It'll also unlock the fast travel option, which probably won't be used, let's be honest. You got web gliding, you got faster swinging, you got fucking, like, the slingshot. All this new transversal stuff that we're getting. But the fast travel will be instantaneous. Same with switching between Peter and Miles. It'll be pretty much just click the button, you're there. Boom. Instead of that like train cutscene we had in PS4. I don't know what was in Miles. Was it the same thing in Miles? I think it was the same thing in Miles. I don't really remember. Because it was, you had to do like fast travel and Spider-Man for a mission. I don't remember if you had to in Miles. I think it was just the train still though. Then the photo ops are returning, but instead of them being like random just taking photos of things, you'll be taking them for Robbie Robertson at the Bugle. Civilian and traffic has been increased. And then some of the crimes around the city will feature the other Spider-Man that you aren't playing as, so that'll allow you to do some duo takedowns just in the open world. I'm assuming there'll be the duo takedowns in some missions. I'm assuming both of them will be playable. I'm hoping if there's some missions where like both of them are there, you kind of have the like Arkham Knight type of switching ability. Like you can switch between the characters that are there. Because I think that would be cool. Like obviously some missions will require you to be Peter or Miles, but if they're both there, I hope you can switch between both of them. I think that would make it be very interesting. I really loved doing that in Arkham Knight. But also, to be fair, I couldn't explore the whole world as Nightwing. So it made me like it a bit more to just play as Nightwing in some combat things. Then we got some gameplay upgrades. This will include faster web swinging, slingshots, super slingshots, which will be placed around the maps, and web wings, which I already explained. The web wings will be equipped by pressing triangle while you're in the air. They will have similar to the Arkham game mechanics, so like going down and then pulling up to gain momentum and then, glide for longer. There will also be air tunnels to speed you up, kind of like in Fortnite, how there's just kind of wind funnels to just fling you around. And then both Spider-Men will have new and old animations returned for swingings. Miles' tricks will just carry over, while Peter will have all new tricks. And then you will be able to do a little loop-de-loop while diving and then starting a web swing without letting go. So hopefully that means, if you just want to hold R1, you just kind of go back and forth instead of him just letting go and you just flying off into space. Never to see it again because you die because you're in space and you don't have a spacesuit on. Just and then you die. You can also perform a corner tether, which will allow you to do sharp turns, which is sick because some of those car chases in the first two games can be very annoying. Like, sure, you can web swing fast enough and stuff to get around it, but it sometimes just can be annoying to just try to web swing after a car and then it turns and you don't. So you have to do a circle back to them. It's a bit annoying sometimes. So that's cool. You can do a little just sharp turn. Also, if you have enough momentum, you will be able to surf along the water. But eventually, once the momentum wears off, you will just, fall into it. Combat will include a new parry system. Red indicating for only parry attacks. Yellow will be, you can either dodge or parry them. And blue will be things you just have to dodge. So, you got that. You can also now dodge under enemies in the air. So, like with the shield enemies, you have to go under them to fight them. In this way, you will be doing that in the air. There will be 3 different skill trees, one for each Spider-Man, and the third one shared between them. There's also suit tech sections that has 4 upgradable trees, which includes health, damage, focus, and traversal. And that'll apply to both Spider-Man. And we got some, the abilities. You got, for Peter, you got the Venom abilities, or Miles with his shock or bioelectricity, Venom shock / bioelectricity moves. And then obviously the web gadgets that they will share in between them. So with the black suit on, Peter will have a rage meter similar to the God of War games, which is cool. I love those games, and that is a really great mechanic that I love to use. And that'll change the suit a little bit from the White Spider's logo, changing more to look like Venom's little logo instead of the normal spider. Peter will have a Venom tendril attack, which will launch out and take out enemies, and if they hit a wall, they will be attached to it like the webbing to an enemy to a wall. Another move shows that Peter getting covered in goo, forming spikes all around him. This will launch enemies off of Peter and also trap them in the goop. He also has a move that'll send out tendrils from his limbs to launch enemies into the air and then slam them back into the ground. The web shooters have been increased to fill to 12. I'm assuming that's the base upgrade, and it can be increased to 16 or something, or 18, with a little bit of upgrades. But I'm not sure. I'm not a doctor, nor am I a web man. Shut up, phone. Both Spider-Mans will have a web line gadget, which will work similar to the Arkham Origins line launcher. So, you just kind of shoot a web. It'll create a line. It's very simple. Another gadget will be the web grabber, which is like a mix of the web bomb and trip mine. It'll go on multiple directions, pulling people in. Or I guess it's kind of like the I don't know what it's called. I think it was like Gravimatrix or something in Miles Morales. There's a move that just sucked people in. I guess it'll also be similar to that, but I guess it'll only shoot out to 3. I don't know if that's something that can be upgraded, or if 3 is the max. But yeah, other gadgets include Upshot, Concussion Burst, and Ricochet Web. Upshot, I'm feeling will be similar to like the Suspension Matrix, or maybe it'll be similar to like the Trip Mine. Maybe I'm not fully sure. Upshot's kind of like a weird name. The Concussion Burst, I feel like is just going to be an upgraded Concussion Blast. Maybe it'll just do little bursts or something. Maybe it'll be like round you. I'm not fully sure. And then Ricochet, I feel like it'll just bounce a couple times. You know, however many enemies it hit, it'll cover them in web. And then it'll dissolve like after like 3 hits or something. Then you can also do dual stealth takedowns. So you can take down 2 enemies at once instead of having to distract one to get the other. Miles has a move that seems to incorporate his invisibility with his bioelectricity speed, making it kind of seem like he's teleporting. And then 2 of Miles's moves will be called Thunderburst and Chain Lightning. I feel like Thunderburst will probably be similar to the charge move he had, like when he would just create a bomb from himself. I feel like that's kind of might be what it's like. And then Chain Lightning will probably be similar to like the electric webs, but you know, more powerful. You know, shoot it out, it'll connect multiple enemies. And then unlike the prior 2 games, suit mods will not be in this game, and there will be an option to turn on and off fall damage. So isn't that something? I will not have it off because if I fall, I don't want to just die. But it's nice to have the option there because I know some people were complaining or like were wanting that. Probably not complaining. I don't think they cared that much. I mean, maybe for Miles because he should have died, especially with doing the tricks. He would just. I'm fine. But there will be 65 different suits in total, with most of them having different colorways to allow you to customize even more, which will allow up to like 200 customizations. And then we have had 20 suits confirmed, or roughly 20 suits. So the Advanced Suit 2.0 for Peter. These are Peter suits. You got the Black Suit or Symbiote Suit, Arachnite, the Tactical Suit, which is Civil War. What if he was Falcon? Arantia Suit, 25th Century Suit, Stone Monkey Suit, a Punctalyptic Suit. My personal favorite of this, Superior Spider-Man, is finally getting a suit. Getting in this game. Like I used originally I used the Secret Invasions thing because I loved Miles. But then Miles came out, so I'm like, all right, if I want to play as a Miles, I can just go play the Miles Morales game. Smokey, I don't like how you're here. But no, you are gonna unplug something. Jesus. Spider-Man PS4 suits. I used the last stand a lot. I know that. I used the last stand suit a good amount, but there's another one. No. What is it? Fuck. There's one that reminded me of the Spirit Spider-Man suit. Was it the last? I don't think it was the last stand. That's a jacket. What was it? It wasn't Kane's or Scarlet Spider. It wasn't that. I'm confused now. I mean, there's the upgraded suit, but that's he wasn't there at the time. Am I just dumb? I'm starting to think I'm just dumb. I'm thinking I'm just dumb, honestly. I'm trying to look at all the suits and I'm not seeing it. Maybe no, because that doesn't make sense. I think honestly I just used Secret Invasion suit or Secret War suit a lot. So I'm looking at the way I'm looking at all these is because I couldn't find an actual like thing. And this and it's a tier list on Reddit. This person put the bombastic bag suit in E. He put the bombastic bag man under the fucking cyborg ninja, Fear itself, the spider punk, because the spider punk in this game I don't like. The fucking manga one, the arachnite thing. Put him bombastic bag man in E. Like, how are you gonna put bombastic bag under? Also, yeah, he put Spirit of Vengeance. No, wait. Fear itself is B. I don't know. There's two the color blue and black ones. One of them. But he put Spirit itself above the bombastic bag man? What? Wait, I don't know what suit I was using other than I don't think I was using any of the suits to be like, hey, it's Superior Spider-Man. I think I was just putting them in the thumbnails because I like that suit. Like, I guess The Last Stand kind of would have done it. I don't know. That's weird. I'm confused now, and I swear there was a suit that reminded me of it, but I don't see it. Like, obviously the upgraded Far From Home suit, but that wasn't in the game when I was playing it then. So I don't know. But cool. Superior Spider-Man suit. The Tobey Maguire symbiote suit is also going to be in this. The Superior Octopus suit will be in this. New Ben Reilly Scarlet Spider suit, which I think is like a blue hood, like the not a vest. It's like all one suit, but the hood is also there, and I think that's what it is. And then the 2099 suit will be returning. And for Miles, you got the classic suit, got the Shadow Spider suit, Agnemet suit, Red Spectre suit, Encoded suit, Biomechanical suit, Takusatu suit, Superior Spider-Man suit, which I'm curious actually what that is. Miles Morales Superior Spider-Man. Nope, not that. I clicked the wrong one. Spider-Man. Oh. Oh no. Please, no. I think it's like him in like a helmet and stuff, which how are you gonna have two different suits named Superior Spider-Man and one is so sick for the Otto Octavius shit? I love that suit. And then you're gonna have the other one being like Miles in why? Like I really love the Superior Spider-Man suit for Otto in Peter's body. I do not like the one that Miles has. So cool. Family business suit, Puerto Rican suit, 10-year anniversary suit, life story suit, sportswear suit, Miles 2099, and the tracksuit. Those last 3 are all returning suits from his game. What is the life story suit? Because I know, is Miles in life story? Wait, what? Is this the same? I'm confused now. I don't know. I definitely know that the suit that I'm talking about is in the game. I've seen it. But I don't know if it's which one it is. Life story suit. Also, can the Bodega Cat suit return, please? That was like the best suit in Miles Morales' game. I mean, the 2099 one is sick. Spider-Man Miles Morales suits. Can I see a list of them all? Another tier list one. That's the way I'm looking at them. I like the 2099 fucking rocks. The fact that this person put the classic suit, the tracksuit, and the Into the Spider-Verse is S, and then the 2099 and the Bodega Cat and the Crimson Cowl in A. They put the fucking suit that Peter gives. What are these tier lists? Okay. I'm fine with the ones he has in S. The classic suit, the tracksuit, and Into the Spider-Verse. I like them. Alright. Personally, I'd keep the Into the Spider-Verse up there. I'd personally put the other 2 down just because they're pretty basic. You know, sure, the tracksuit has white on it and stuff, but pretty basic nonetheless. But A, sportswear and the Great Responsibility suit and the homemade suit, those are the top 3 in A. Really. Wow, the spider training suit is in D. You're gonna put those 2 in A. Which, don't get me wrong, I don't like the spider training suit. I think they should all be together. He put Miles Morales, the N suit, and the Purple Rain suit in C. The 2020 suit in B. Uptown Pride suit. The fucking programmable matter in the fucking winter suit in B. Under those. See, I'd put Into the Spider-Verse, 2099, Crimson Cowl, and 2020 in S. I love those. I think they're just kind of fun. Because I don't want just a basic suit. I want some fun in it. And I would put classic, track. Oh, and Bodega Cat would also go in S. Then I do classic, track, the animated one, Uptown Pride, Winter, Programmable Matter, 20 in A. Then I put Purple Rain in B with probably the homemade suit. Got his color scheme still there. Same with the no. And then in C, I'd put Brooklyn, Academy. I'd put the fucking. Yeah, I'd probably just leave that one there by itself. And then I'd put the other last ones all in D. I'll give him this. The strike suit and this. Wait, is the strike suit returning? I swear I just said it. Please don't tell me the strike suit's returning. Okay, no, it's not. I was gonna say. I don't think I'm. Yeah, this other guy in the comments here. The Bodega Cat, Crimson Cowl, and the End suit are my top 3. This guy gets it. The Bodega Cat in A. It's so cute. The cat has a Spider-Man mask on. You have a cat in your bag with a Spider-Man mask on. and it interacts when you do finishers. It like will claw on the enemy's faces and stuff. And you're like, nah, I'm gonna put that in A. You don't leave the basic ones in S though, because it's not like outlandish. And also, you put the. I'm getting too hung up on this. I'm sorry. The tracksuit is nice though. I give him that. I just personally would put it in A because I like the 2020 suit, the 2099 suit. I wish the 2020 suit would come back, but the 2029 suit is really good, especially with like the glowing effects, like the fog coming from the eyes. That's pretty cool. So I'm probably gonna use that more. And then there will be suits with capes, and those will have cape physics. And then yeah, most suits will have color variants. And also with the web wings, they will change depending on what your what suit you have. So with the Peter as Falcon, his web wings will just be Falcon wings instead. But the story will pick up 9 to 10 months after the Miles Morales game. Theme of addiction will be prevalent with the symbiote. And the main attraction of working with the symbiote suit was not just fulfilling a power fantasy, though there will be plenty of that, but to really dig into how this suit would corrupt Peter and damage his relationships with others. I will tell you, there's more to that suit than we've shown in terms of visuals and that we've shown in the gameplay reveal. It's a blend of really wanting to show that familiarity, of being the black and white spider symbol, but at the same time add elements that to it, some expected, some unexpected, and some yet to be revealed. Peter will be a teacher in the game, and Miles is in the process of trying to apply for college, but is putting it off. And then JJ has bought back the Bugle. And then, lastly, just some confirmed characters. We got Kraven the Hunter, Venom, Lizard, Wraith, Mysterio, Mr. Negative, Shocker, Taskmaster, Tombstone, Black Cat, Prowler. Those are all like villains or anti-heroes. The last two kind of iffy, but the rest of them are definitely like villains. Kraven, Venom, Lizard, all new. Wraith kind of new because that is Yuri Watanabe, but as bad guy anti-hero now. Mysterio kind of also new, but he is new, but he's in the universe. And then you got Mr. Negative returning, Shock returning, Task Manager. Did I say that the first time? I hope I didn't. But then you got, Harry being fully introduced in this game. You got Peter, you got Miles, you got MJ, you got Haley Cooper, who was the deaf girl in the Miles Morales game. She's also going to be returning. I'm sure Rio's going to be in it. Genki is in it. Robbie Robinson is going to be in it. JJ is going to be in it. There's probably some more. I kind of got lazy with that because there's a lot of characters, alright? Get off my back. I'm tired. But yeah. That is everything I found that will be in the Spider-Man 2. So just for reject time. You want to know something? I did finish the main story of Spider-Man Remastered. I mean, it's good. Obviously, I played it this is my probably 4th, 5th time replaying it. But this time I modded it, so I had some nice looking suits, and I was a so-so popsicle for some cutscenes as well, which is fucking hilarious because it does not work at all. But I was Superior Spider-Man for some of it. I got a fucking Iron Spider for the comics that also has a hood on. Well, damn, my phone killed itself again. It's pretty cool. I got a mobster Spider-Man that I haven't used. I got the villains looking like classic villains, and Mr. Lee is Mysterio. It's just cool. I tried getting a mod that replaced MJ as Black Cat because I also have a mod that gives Miles and MJ Spider-Man abilities. It did not work. That MJ Black Cat model was scuffed.
the best I can get is just the head on there, no body at all. The worst was bloated arms, missing body parts, but the head is fine. So I just decided to scrap it. Hopefully I got a black cat mod that puts her in like a dress and no like just a Felicia Hardy, no black cat. I hope that works, because that would be sick. Just because I think it would be funny to just have her just sneaking around in a dress. I don't know, I haven't started the DLCs yet, so I'm yet to see what that's gonna be like with the mods. But yeah, we'll see how that works out. I have started God of War Ragnarok. I don't think I started that last time we recorded. I don't remember. But I've been playing through that as well. I've rewatched Bullet Train, which is also, again, good movie. I recommended it before. Ahsoka, I've been watching that still. Harley Quinn's over. I've watched the season finale of that. That's next week. And yeah, I don't really have anything special to, suggest and or reject. I'm excited for Spider-Man 2. Got a month left of waiting. So, ooh. But yeah, I'm going to wrap this up. This has been the Idotic Podcast, episode 57. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, leave a little comment, maybe do subscribing or something. You can email us at the Idotic Podcast, or hold on, sorry. Is it the Idotic Podcast or is it Idotic Podcast at gmail.com? Let me do a little double check. Okay, you can email us at IdoticPodcast at gmail.com. You can also follow us on Twitter, Instagram, or YouTube, and whatever you want to listen to on, Spotify, Apple, whatever. You can find us at the Idotic Podcast. If you want to get in contact with me, you can find me at Hypclen or iHypclen everywhere that matters. And if you want to get in contact with Pheo, well, you can't. He's in a bin. I lock Pheo in a bin when we're not recording the episodes. I give him 1 week of freedom every year. No, I'm just kidding. I give him like a month total. He just can't use the whole month at once. I forbid it. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. This is an abusive relationship, I guess. And he's the abuser. He made me do a whole episode by myself. What an asshole. But yeah. Thank you all for listening and listening. There's no watching aspect of it. I mean, I guess you could watch my little audio bar move up and down. And look at a picture of Gabby. But yeah. I don't have anything that I'm working on that I want to talk about. Because I am working on the same shit I've been working on. So yeah. I take forever to do things. But yeah, I don't have anything I need to say or I want to say. So, thank you for listening, for watching, for just spending your time with me. Spending your like hour and a half, 2 hours with me. I love you all. Stay safe, stay cool, stay frosty, stay put together. Don't let anyone chew you apart. To punt or not to punt? That is the question. And the answer is yes. Always punt that raccoon. Have a good night.